Hello, 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 beautiful people. How are you today, my lovely friends? I hope you are all doing well. As you can see, the weather report, very lightly dressed. Scotland, super warm. Not as warm as it was for the last couple of weeks, but pretty moist, that horrible word. Pretty clammy tonight, yeah. Let me know where you are in the world. Let me know if you're feeling as clammy as me or if you're chilled and cool, man. It's always a pleasure to be on here with you all, and a pleasure to have the universe connecting with us all, bringing us healing, upliftment, inspiration. Whatever we need, the universe is here to provide it to us all. Hello, Anne Proven. How are you, my darling? I hope you are well tonight. If there's anyone else watching, well, I know there's other people watching because I can see the little eye thing tells me how many of you are on. Do say hello. Hello, Margaret. Nice to see you too. Angel blessings to both of you and everyone else who is coming on. And remember, I always say this, if you're not watching now, then hello for when you are watching. The universe has got your back. The universe knows what questions you want answered, and it will cover them in this broadcast, whether you are present when it's live or not. Hello from Bristol. I've got Facebook user, hello from Bristol, so I don't know who that is. Very warm, yeah, fan on. Oh my God, I've got the back door open. Facebook user from Bristol, it's so warm here. Hello, Karen, how are you? I'm very well, darling, I hope you're good. Lorraine, how are you? Anne, nice, I chilled tonight. You've probably had, did you have a glass of wine or a cider or something, Anne, and you're feeling nice and chilled? Happy to grandsons here. They're just gone. And there was a bit of a ring over when they were going to Alton Towers, so that was fun. Marita, hello darling, how are you doing this fine evening? I'm doing all right. I'm a tad clammy, but it's not going to prevent me from conversing with the universe on your behalf. I hope you are well too. Hello Doreen, hello to you. Hope you're well. I'm well too, thank you. So are you guys noticing with this new consciousness rising, this spiritual awakening, how we are actually being hit in the face almost by things that we thought we had already healed, or issues we thought we had already worked through, and here it comes again, bang, right in the face to sort out. Facebook says, I'm Shari here in Bristol. Hello, Shari. I wonder which page you're coming on from. It doesn't matter. Some of my pages don't relate this. This is a third-party app. It's called StreamYard, and sometimes they don't show your name, which is highly annoying. But nice to have you here. Hello, Tommy. Nice to have you here as well. So yes, we're all being challenged. It's the new age of consciousness. Consciousness. That's easy for me to say, right? But the old ways of being are still working and still on the rise. So we have the new age of consciousness and the old ways constantly buying together. So on a personal level, we're repeatedly being challenged until we basically let our ego go and we start seeing things in a more spiritual way. And spiritual, loving, kind, caring for others. Basically, that is the meaning of spiritual. And of course, and there's so many haters and arguers and egoists around, and they're still spiritual being, but they're not really letting the light in, and so it's all very difficult. You know, let's use the word challenging. It's challenging both on a personal level and on a human level and a planetary level. But it's okay because we've got the universe here, and you're all part of the universe. Your soul, you're spiritual beings, eternal spiritual beings. You're merely having a human experience. Spiritual beings having a human experience. So we'll try not to get our panties in a bunch when the challenges arise. We'll try and find the joyful, happy times. We'll focus on that. And I can feel Archangel Michael very, very close to me. He's almost breathing in my ear here and breathing down my neck. And he's just like, tell everyone I'm with them. Also, someone called Stephen, Steven, and I feel as if he's breathing on my ear as well. So that's interesting. If you know Stephen, let me know. Hello, Agnes. Hello, other Facebook user. Hello, Siobhan. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Eileen. Hello, did I say Agnes already? And Marita again. Marita says, hello, Nicola. Marita says, right, let's see. Where's Marita going? Marita, today I'm full of nerves and don't know why. Butterflies and nervous, everything you do know why. Well, very much I do believe it's the energy moving within us. I can feel huge energetic changes around my body. I mean, sometimes it can be a little bit alarming, like I can feel energy coming up in sort of spirals. And when it gets to my heart area, I'm like, okay, don't be alarmed. It's just your heart opening. And so these physical sensations, Marita, are happening so much to us. So don't get worried about it. Oh, I can see butterflies all around you. That's nice. So I know that you're going through a lot of transformation. And there's 3 butterflies. One I feel is your granddad, another one's a little boy. He's either with you or he's in spirit, or maybe he's coming to your life, but I can see the blue butterfly that represents him, and that's beautiful. So there's a lot of changes coming around you, but I said Archangel Michael standing behind you. So do call him forward or stand behind me. If he's standing behind me, that's because he wants me to tell you that he's also standing behind all of you. So everyone who's suffering or has fear or is feeling these strange emotions or energy shifts, ask Archangel Michael to stand very, very close to you and reassure you and to bless you with his energy and to combine his heart energy with yours, or with his spiritual heart energy. That's really going to balance you, Marisa, and everybody else, because that automatically takes your vibration up. Marita and everyone else, don't fight against things. This is not the time to fight against things or to have a lot of resistance, okay? I hope that makes sense. Archangel Michael's just saying, tell her I'm here for her, tell her I'm here for her. So I'm not even going to, I was going to pull you a card, but I don't need to because I know who's actually saying that. For everyone that's just joined, hello, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Good afternoon even. If you're watching this in 5 days, 5 hours, 5 years, you're very welcome. The universe is addressing you. Miss Linda Jane McCurrock. Hi, lovely. I'm feeling it. Lots of in my life. Totally hit the fan recently, but on a positive. Got awarded 44,000 from National Lottery, so I have a job for 3 years. Woo! 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 So yes, you will find lots of hitting the fan, particularly around relationships and quite often around business or financial situations. So Linda Jane, that's fantastic. You've got awarded that. Your job is now is to be in a monitoring role of where that money goes, because I can feel with you might not be the only person involved with this. There might be 3 or 4 of you, and that might cause a little bit of further challenge. So I know very much you're just being asked to not invest, interesting question, not invest your everything in this money, but also maybe to invest a little bit of money, okay? So that's interesting. There's a gentleman here mowing your grass, and he says you really need a petrol lawnmower. So I don't know how much garden you've got, or whether this man was actually a gardener, or whether he had a big garden, but I can smell the petrol, and I can see he's got a big lawnmower here, and I hear the name Joe, which I do not think is this man's name, but it's a name connected to you. Also, Linda Jane, I see little, this is an unusual one, Irish leprechauns round about you, so you must have an Irish link, but also I do think they bring luck and money and sometimes mischief, yeah? So for everybody that's feeling issues within your relationship, and I'm not just talking about your significant other, I'm talking about with friends, with workmates, with relations, even if your pets are playing up. Although pets don't do it, pets more or less just catch our vibe. But that's absolutely a time for challenge with your nearest and dearest. And that is also the most painful thing, isn't it? It's just the most painful thing. So really the only thing we can do about this, particularly if it's someone's perspective that's so skewy away from objective truth, if you speak to them and you cannot change their perspective, the only thing you can do is just bless them with love, and then just take these arguments out your mind and just get on with your life. I'm really talking to everyone here. Linda Jane, I don't know whether you know someone who lived in Hill Street or whether it's another audience member here, but I hear Hill Street being shouted in. I think that would link with Joe. Okay, also Linda Jane, an anniversary coming up. And I do want to say your mind's everywhere. So there's lots of good things coming. Do focus on what you want. Hocus pocus focus. Or hocus pocus focus. Yeah, absolutely. That's an Abraham Hicks saying, I think. There's a man called Brian around you, and I feel he's living in life, and I feel he's a kind of quiet man, but quite persistent. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Right. Hello, everyone else who's just joined. I'm so sorry if I can't say. Here's Linda Jane. Yeah, it's for my job, and I've been thinking of investing in cryptocurrency. Now, watch the old cryptocurrency, LJ, because, you know, see if you don't have the knowledge of that and you're not on it all the time, it can be a big loss. Something that I'm very keen on is investing in medicinal cannabis. See how that feels for you. And also with you, organic cotton for maybe clothing and stuff like that. Again, these are actually, all these things are reasonably high risk, but I can feel some building or building repair work being done round about you. And I'm down at the bottom layer, so almost like the foundations are just above the foundations. So I don't know where there's a damp course or some kind of work done there. I'm not wishing it on you, Linda Jane, by the way. No chance. Okay, who's this? Okay, so here's Marita. That was the First Lady. Thank you, it does make sense. I can take it. Had a lot going on and a lot of realistic dreams. Also, my hair has gone really white in one patch too, which is really odd. Marisa, that's your wisdom coming through. I feel very much a guide here with you who would have had pure white hair, and it's a gentleman, and he's almost showing me almost like wizardly or monk-like, something like that. But I know he's a scribe. So I know as well that you need to be writing things down, either for your own sake or to put towards like a book or something you're going to publish. I mean, social media lets you publish everything now. Bananas, Marita, bananas, darling. So I'm not sure whether you need to eat them, whether you just bought them, or what the score is with that, but I can actually see a small bunch of bananas. That's weird, isn't it? And peanuts. Okay. Oh, but Linda Jane's back again, just had underfloor insulation put in. Good for you, honey. That was good. You see your money. Okay. Oh, look, Linda Jane, might have a visitor called Brian coming this week. Friend of a friend. Good. Okay. You know what I would say to you about that? Don't go overboard, LJ. Just let him do as he is, be as he is. Joe was my father-in-law. How lovely. Yes, father relationships, dynamics all changing. So sad, but feel the freedom. This is set to continue. You know, this is part of this new rising consciousness, raising consciousness of the planet, which I used to think was nonsense, but now it's happening everywhere around about me. I cannot dismiss it anymore. COVID is part of it. Okay. Right, Irene Gabriel, I love your name. Is that your real name, Gabriel? Because of course Gabriel is the angel of mothers, of pregnancy, of teachers, of writers, and lots of other things. So if that's your real name, fantastic. And Irene, I do feel a very motherly figure with you, but I do feel it's more a grandmother. And I do feel that this lady would have worn one of these overall things, you know, that covered her complete dress and was buttoned up the front, long sleeves. So she may have worked in a shop, or she may have worked somewhere. There must be another Irene in your family, because I know that name occurs more than once. Yeah? So Irene, you're saying yes. Is that yes, it's your real name? Let me choose a card. I can feel Archangel Raphael with us very clearly, Irene. So I know that is the healing, the angel of healing. And I feel that he's really asking to be connected with you more strongly, because you need a little bit healing yourself, but also you are a wonderful healer. And we want you to come forward and just stand in the knowledge that you are a wonderful healer. And there's someone around you and they have very sore knees. It's a lady. The lady could well be past, but I know that she's got very sore knees, and I can see her rubbing them just now. She could be past, she could still be here. On balance, I feel she's past. It's actually really difficult for a medium or someone who converses with the universe like I do to absolutely know whether somebody's past or not, because energy is energy, whether energy is still focused on a human existence or whether that energy is formless and focused on a non-physical. Irene, I've picked a card for you, darling. Clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance, okay? And this is Archangel Ragwell, and he's actually holding up the torch for you. We'll have to go the other side. See that? He's lighting your path. So yes, I do feel that you are at a bit of a crossroads just now, very uncertain what way to go. I can actually see you standing at a crossroads. And so it's a case of getting more in touch with your spiritual self. Because I know that you're actually scared to take a step forward. You want to move forward, you want to go that way in the crossroads, not that way, not take a left turn, not take a right turn, but you want to move forward. But there's some fear holding you back from taking that step. So we absolutely, I do want you to get in touch with your spiritual side and ask Archangel Michael, ask Angel Ragwell to build your confidence and to really take your mind into your heart space and to make your decisions from there. The angels will help you with inspired thoughts and inspired guidance. I hear the name Gary coming in from the outside, so I hope you know who that is. Also, I gave the name Joe earlier, but I would like to give that to you as well. Now, as always, I would love to say to you all, if you are able to share this post, I know it can be tricky sometimes, would be greatly appreciative. If you're able to send stars, I would be greatly appreciative. If not, it's fine, but it gets me dinner today. Well, that's a sad story, isn't it? I love doing things for nothing for you guys because I do know that we're all going through an extremely challenging time. Now here's a Stephen come on. I saw someone mention a Stephen earlier. If you mention Stephen who is passed with a V, please repeat the comment, type in the comment again, because the thing goes so quickly. The comments grow so quickly, and if I'm talking to someone here and someone there, or a few someone's there, because this is what they do, they bombard me with thoughts and images, names, just everything, and my mind works fast, so they work fast with me. But it also means that the information's not boring, the mediumship's not boring. I like quirky things to come through. So Stephen, James, Elliot, let me just tune into your energy. There's a large lady coming forward for you, and she's showing me a big apple. I feel as if this lady would have or known where there was both cooking apples and eating apples grown in a garden. I don't feel it's her garden, I've got to tell you this. And there's also a gentleman who had a greenhouse. And I feel with this lady, she was a great cook or a great baker, perhaps even employed as same. Now, here's an unusual name, Deirdre. I'm not saying this is this lady's name, but I wonder if you know the reference to Deirdre. I'm going to pick you a card, Stephen. There's also a gentleman coming through here who feels very much like your father. He's nodding like this to me. And I do feel the name Leslie, L-E-S-L-I-E. So I hope you know where that's connected with. Stephen, I do feel you have a very sensitive side to you, so you are very much in tune with the spirit, whether you know that or not. This lady's back here now. She's got a wooden spoon. She's waving it around, and I know she would have a big earthenware mixing bowl for when she was baking. But I know she probably scalped some hands or some bums with this. I want to give you the name Rose as well. Optimism, Stephen, optimism. So your guardian angel is asking you, please, to not look downwards, to look up, to ask for guidance. You've suffered for some emotional upset, distress or heartbreak recently. I can feel that very much. And I feel like a woman around you, it feels like your mother also had the same. So I wonder if someone has passed in your family recently that's caused a lot of angst in the family, like maybe your dad. Anyway, your angel's saying you've got to be optimistic about life. Do you have children, Stephen? Because I see 3 little children round about you. I also know there was something, this is not happening, this is past. There was something in the past about a fire, and I feel it was to do with gas, and I feel it was a very unhappy situation. Okay, that's weird. I don't know if that makes sense to you. And I also want to bring you the name Mike. I know when I speak Mike, I'm speaking English, and I'm seeing like Mike Reed off like EastEnders. I know he's passed, but I'm assuming you don't personally know him, Stephen. This is also for a lady around about you who's feeling very down. They want to bring her up. This feels like a younger lady. I don't know what age you are, Stephen, but it could be your partner, your sister, someone like that. Let me see if you've got any comments, Stephen. Let me know where you went with that, and we can see if you type something in. Let me know if that helps you in any way. I don't see any comments from you yet, Stephen, but do let me know. Irene, the last lady I read for, she says, thank you, I just needed that. You're so very welcome, darling. Okay. Who's this now? Okay. I see somebody's mentioned Stephen with a V, so I'll come back to you. Katie McInnes, Brian McKee. I'm taking you guys are a couple, and that's not all your name. Hi, Jane. Thank you for retiring soon with my partner, but she's going to involve a lot of changes, hoping it's all going to be positive. Well, let me tell you something straight away, Katie. How we perceive things is basically how they happen. How we expect things to happen is basically how they happen. It's called paving the way. And remember now, where thought goes, energy flows. And I feel this is going to be completely positive, this retirement for you both. I can see you browsing. I can see you happily wandering around. It looks like bric-a-brac stores, antique stores, maybe second-hand charity shops, and I can see you picking up a little piece of porcelain. It may be a cup or a tiny little vase or a milk jug, something like that. And I wonder if that's something you would even be thinking of selling on. I do want, again, the name Helen for you, but I do also want to give you a couple of years, 2 years. So this is very significant. This is when I see this scene. And now I'm getting pulled back 18 months to 2 years. So yeah, you do have some stuff to do. Now, do you know Somerset? Have you visited, or do you think of going far, far away down there? I feel a fatherly figure coming forward for you. Fatherly could also be grandfather, unsure at this juncture. But yes, also I feel a number 11 for you. So I wonder if that is someone's birthday. Maybe you could let me know. And I want to add the month of April, so it could be the 11th of April. But when I see ones like that, Katie, I know it means new starts. I know it means self-employment. I know it means the ability to live on one's own. So possibly you guys living in separate houses just now, or will you have to be separated for a while? Because I do feel that there's 2 houses, 2 flats, 2 homes involved there. I'm a beautiful lady from Spirit, and she's given me, it looks like hydrangeas that I would have known. It would have grown in her garden. Blue eyes. This is your gran for sure. Such a beautiful, loving lady. And I'm getting the name Julie. That's not her. I'm pretty sure that's not her. I feel this would be someone that you would actually know. Right. Let me give you a card because I see Stephen has come back here. Love. Okay. That's the most beautiful card, and it says God, okay? So you're being asked to call in the light. You're being asked to remember that we are all spiritual beings, and you're being encouraged to raise your vibration. You are actually a very loving, pure love person. So with that type of energy around you, you cannot really fail. Now I'm seeing chicken soup out a can. Oh God, somebody must have loved that. Jensen must have loved that. I would say to you, just check that Brian's in the same sort of vibration as you. I can see you walking down a little country lane here, by the way. A little country lane. Tell me if that makes sense. You may have been someplace you've been recently or someplace you've been living. And if Brian has any issues going on just now, I want you to really ask him to try and get happy, raise his vibration, let his spirit side come through. I feel as if both you could be on slightly different vibrations. Okay, so that's something I can help you with if you actually want some assistance with that. Yeah, I could feel where Brian is just now, so this could be a big part of your actual issue just now. So lots of love. Remember, love is all around us. Love is all. Okay. Hello, Melissa. Hello, everyone else. Hello, Linda. Facebook user. Hello, Sharon, Lorraine. Hello, hello, hello. Let me, Stephen, let me just see Stephen. I just read for Stephen. My grandpa also passed away. God bless Stephen. I think you were very close with him, right? You can relate to your dad passing. I'm having to look for your comments now, honey. Sorry, but it's good to get the feedback. You're very sensitive, Stephen. I said that, right? My grandpa also passed away recently. Yeah, you're feeling the loss of these male energies, but they haven't gone any place. Earlier memory of a comedian was watching Mike Read with my dad, funnily enough. Well, your dad's just brought that in as a memory, and also to uplift you and to make you laugh, because life is supposed to be happy. We're supposed to have fun. Yes, it can be freaking challenging sometimes, but you can do it, Stephen. I think you should explore your spiritual abilities a bit more if you're not already doing. You're such a natural. Okay. Right, let me see. Linda, Miss Linda, I'm sure, did we do some studies together, my dear? I feel that we may have done. And it's so nice to see you. Immediately as I connect with you, I feel it feels like father to me, coming forward just like that. It just wants to let you know that he is so close to you. And he also references a younger man who feels like he would be a brother or a son to you. And I feel these two men have similar personalities. So I'm trying to describe it. They're quite unique. They say what they think, but not in an unpleasant way. They just state a fact, but with them you can be, they can just take you a little bit by surprise, but they both have good natures. I'm particularly feeling the younger man just now. I also feel the name Peter, or it might be Peter or something like that, in your natural tongue. Right, let me see. There's also a lady here, very loving, grandmama, coming forward for you, very sweet, very sweet. I can smell potpourri around here. I can smell lavender, and I know that she must have had a little potpourri with I think it's a lilac or a blue ribbon on it. Now here we go, clairvoyance. In case you had any doubts, your spiritual sight is wonderful. I feel as if the angels want to come and just boom, and let you just explore that even more and not hold yourself back. So if you've not been doing this work, or you've been fallow or or furloughed or anything like that, then this is definitely the time. The world needs more sensitives. The world needs more clairvoyance. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps all over my body. It's time to step up to the plate. There's something very significant about 3 years, Linda, and either yourself or my last person on would have known someone with a brain hemorrhage or a brain aneurysm. I'm feeling this very strong. So either yourself or Stephen would have known this. I feel this was a gentleman, and he feels that he was too young to go, but I know it was a sudden thing. I hope that makes sense. You're lovely to see you. So lovely to see you, darling. Let me see if you've said anything to me. Stephen says, thank you, you're very welcome. Now where I was looking for something there. Oh yeah, Melissa. Hello, Miss Melissa. Melissa Skip. You know, Melissa, you've got such a great name because I can see you, Skip, and you have that beautiful, effervescent, bubbly energy. And people have tried to dampen down your bubbly energy before, and they have no right to do that. Particularly, there's been 1 or 2 males in your life, and I feel that one is past. This could be your dad, or maybe a stepdad, something like that. Don't know, but I feel he was definitely on when he was living, he was not the most easiest or pleasant of characters. Dark hair, I feel, with this man. And I'm going back, and there's another dark haired man. I know he would be Brill Cream, so it could be your dad and your granddad here. But no one should cut your sparkle, darling. You're surrounded by fairies, you are surrounded by magic. I can see like a Merlin type figure here, and he's stooping over. He goes, I'm tired. Tell Melissa I can't keep up with her. So I don't know why he's saying that, why you're jumping from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. But also I know that he's saying to me, you're like a little fairy that jumps from flower to flower to flower to flower, which is nice. It's nice. But if you want to focus on something particular, if you want to move forward in a particular way, because I know you've experienced or you've sampled a lot of different things. Now, Snowdrop, yes, there's a little fairy with a snowdrop over her head. I wonder if you have fairy cards. If so, have a look, because that's like purity, that's like innocence, and I feel there's a lot of that about your energy. And I want to bring a young girl who's either your daughter or a child in spirit, who is very, very close with you all the time. And I see a girl shaking a snow scene here. Again, that's going to be you or somebody, I feel, in spirit. And I want to talk about the age of 13. So I don't know if you have children just now, but I want to talk about the age of 13 here. Or I also wanted to mention the name or month of June to you. And I have a little island here next to me. I could nearly swim if I was a decent swimmer. And the island's called Cumbria, but there's a little port in it called Millport. And I want to speak to you about Millport. And if it's not my Millport, then it must be another Millport that you know, Melissa. And I also want to go to Australia, so it may be linked to Australia. I can hear a man with an Australian accent. Did I pick you a card? If I haven't, I'm going to pick you one. Oh, same one as Linda got, clairvoyance. So again, you are super clairvoyant, you're super clairsentient, you're super clear audible, clairaudient, but often you lack the confidence just to speak what you see and you hear and you know. So yeah, do a course with me or something when I start doing the mediumship course, because it's going to be so easy for you. All right, darling, and you're a great healer as well. Okay. God bless you, darling. So wonderful to see you in action. Oh, thank you, darling. And I hope that was meaningful to you, and I hope I can see you in action sometime. Oh, right. Here's a big... okay, here's my lady, Katie and Brian. Me and Brian live together in Troon and run our business together. Brian had his own apartment near Beachshaneer, so there are two houses. We are intending to sell this house and move into his apartment. I really like his apartment and want to move in, but I've got a fear about the changes. He's very excited about it. My best friend is called Julie. Yes, we have been driving along a lot of country lanes recently in our MX with roof down. It's been lovely, the sunshine. My mum and gran both... oh, I can't see the rest of your comment, darling. It's cut you off in your prime. So, Katie, if you are not feeling like moving just now, don't. It's as simple as that. Keep your house on, keep your flat on, and there's no rush. What's the rush? What's the rush? Or else sell your house and buy yourself a little boat hole. We have to think practically about these things, but I've told you 2 years is significant. I have a feeling that you two may either go... I'll see you walking down this little cottage lane, this little country lane, and you're going to a property. You're either visiting this property to buy it or to go like as an Airbnb, or maybe even to think about running an Airbnb. You run a business together. Well, I saw there's a potential for 2 businesses, Katie. So you know what? You should probably have a personal session. You've nearly got a personal session here. So yeah, don't rush. Take your time. The number 13 is important as well for you. Okay, Dan, I hope that makes sense to you. Right. Carrie, where did I see? If I don't see you first, just do tell me again. Lynn McInally, started my new job today. Do you see me going further in my new job? I know it's very early to ask. I feel a lot of uncertainty, a bit of unsureness about yourself. Give yourself 3 or 4 days to actually settle in. I feel there could be potentially the offer of another job, or something happens within about 6 months. Do not panic. Do not panic. Okay, you have to... I spoke to someone earlier about paving the way, and you have to pave the way by saying, this job is going to be so fantastic. I'm going to be so well respected. I'm going to enjoy this job so much. I'm going to get on with everyone there. And if a better job comes along, I'll be happy to accept that, and all the same circumstances will apply. Okay, darling, I can feel a dentist or a dental hygienist in your mouth there somewhere. The dentist's actually male. So let me pick an angel card for you. Forgiveness, Mary Magdalene. Yes, so if you have things or people or situations in your life where you're needing to put it in the bucket, then do that. It's time to send love and to not to hold on to anything. That's for everybody. I want to give you the name Sam. I don't know whether Sam's male or female. I feel Sam's still here. Actually, I want to make it a female, and I feel she's still here. And there's a connection between you and her. She's got blonde hair, and I feel she's quite quiet. I don't know how she connects in with you, but I feel there's a connection, and I feel you're either in a motherly or a mentoring or supportive role to her in some way. Doesn't mean you need to give your life over to her. Okay, darling, hope that helps you. Someone said they sent me stars, and I'm so sorry, I can't find you. I'm so sorry. If you sent me stars, repeat it again. I wish I could read you. Well, do you know what? I wish I could read you all tonight, but I am reading for all of you tonight. Okay? It's just that I'm not speaking to each of you individually, which is good and yet not good. Oh, here's Frank. If you're still here, Frank, I don't know whether you're still here or not, but I'm going to give you a card. Your granddad's here, your granddad's here. It feels like our father's here. And I know you've been experiencing some strange things, really, I feel like strange voices and stuff. And we're sending you so much love, and we're sending you healing energy. And if you need to reach out to someone, do that. This is someone human. Or your grandma's also. If you've got so many people from spirit all around you, all encouraging you. There's an older gentleman here who used to light the street light. So, I mean, you're really going back a few years now. I feel this could be an uncle, granduncle, something like that. So prioritise as the cards are given to you, darling. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organised and motivated. I would say for you, that's your health and your happiness. So think about things that can just take your vibration up a bit. Think about things that you really love and enjoy. I can see you laughing at old comedy shows, so if you love them, do that. I want the name Eileen for you, Eileen. And as I say, there's a helping hand being extended to you if you feel as if you need to speak to someone, you know, about some issues, and also from spirit, there's a helping hand. Let us help you, darling. Also named Linda, I feel. So I hope that helps you, my lovely. Right. Okay, I'll maybe just do one more, and then I will actually, the person who said they sent stars, and for more, I'm so sorry, I've missed it. I thank you so much for sending me stars, and I can tell you that Archangel Raphael is with you, sending healing and upliftment to you very strongly with you. There's also a dad figure. Michelle, I want to give this to you as well, darling. Yes, now, Michelle, someone knows the name Patrick past, or a relative of Patrick's. I wonder if this is you, Michelle. Okay. My lovely friend earlier, Anne, you knew Stephen. There's a gentleman lined up for you coming into your life. If you haven't met him yet, hopefully you're going to meet within the next 6 months. And I want to give you a fruit slice. Scottish people will know what that is, or AKA a fly's energy. Oh God, that's disgusting, isn't it? But my Scottish friends will know what that is. And also the name Shirley. Okay, Michelle, I don't know whether you can take that name as well. Oh God, here's another one. Michelle, you're very clairvoyant. I'm helping your spiritual side to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Also, we are sending chakra healing to you. I feel there's either been pain in your back or with someone close to you, and we just want to take that energy up and down so that it's perfect. This could be, it feels like a mother figure as well, who's maybe having some issues with her back, but also we want to send healing to your heart, and we want to sort out things around about your life. And when I see the energy coming up from your base chakra, I know it's the basics of your life, your home, your finances, family issues, back health, all that kind of thing, love life. Let me pick your relationship card. Getting to know each other. So if you've met someone new, then this is a very interesting phase. You're in a lovely phase. If you're with someone already, then maybe it's time to have more in-depth chats and really bring some more closeness and deepness into that relationship. Okay, darling. Okay. Okay, here's Carrie asking a question. Why is it that I can connect to past loved ones for others, but cannot connect to my own? That's an interesting question. Is this because I don't need confirmation that there is more to this life than we know? Well, you've answered your own question there, Carrie, right? But also being a medium, there's a difference between doing it for someone else. Like, you don't have the focus when you're working with other people, and particularly I feel as I'm my best when I'm working as with an audience. So I'm definitely at my best then, because I know the universe gives it all out, like they're opening the curtains for me here. But it's not a thing to worry about, Carrie, because if you just breathe, darling, and open your heart out, you will get the connection that you need. You don't need evidence about your own family. That's number one thing. You don't need evidence about them, but you will hear and you will sense and you will feel whatever they want you to know. Now, let me tell you this. When my mum died, that was about maybe 5 or 6 years ago now, we had a challenging relationship. And just before she died, she told me that she never liked herself. And I told her, well, Mum, you should love yourself. But I realised why a relationship was so challenging, because I guess she always wanted to control me. And obviously I'm quite a strong-minded person, so that was also very challenging for her. And then I felt the lack of love because I didn't know that she was trying to control me. But for about 4 days after she died, I was so upset. I was crying non-stop, and I just thought we wasted our human life together. And then after 4 days, I gently felt the energy of her, and my dad had also passed, just coming towards me. It was very gentle, and it was just like, everything's fine. And, I just stopped crying, and I've never cried since. So it's very subtle things. When we're working with the spirit, it's always very subtle things. But when we're working as mediums and trying to pass information, evidence, then it has to be a different energy, doesn't it? So I hope that makes sense to you. I feel the name Anne very close to you, Carrie. I hope very much you know who that is. Right, let me speak to Doreen. Hi, Jane. Loads happening recently. Do you see things improving for us and moving into our own place? Any guidance would be much appreciated. Well, Doreen, I did speak to people earlier about paving the way. So if you're feeling frustrated, fed up and under pressure with this weather like I've been doing, it's not the best time to set your intentions and manifest. However, I feel as if there'll be a spring in your step, and I feel that you will go ahead and start thinking very positively and looking, imagining your new life and what it would be like. Imagine yourself in your new place, how happy you are. And I do feel within 6 months there will be significant news about that, significant news. And I wonder if you knew someone who's in custody or was in custody during Her Majesty's pleasure. And when I see that, I feel the name David linked to it somewhere. So, card for you, teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So that's what I've just basically been telling you about law of attraction and intention, setting your intentions. So yeah, you know a lot of this stuff, so put it into practice. Also hear the name John being shouted forward as well, darling, so thank you so much. Carrie says, I just saw that completely. I had the same experience with my mum. That'll be why I told you that whole story, Carrie. Both my parents passed. It was two totally different for myself, and I can take Anne. Yeah, I also want to give you Betty as well. So don't stress, Carrie. All is well. You're doing a great job as a medium, and I'm probably going to start a mediumistic class soon. It'll be fun and it will be high vibe, like I like to do everything, but we'll get amazing results. Okay, where is she? No, oh, Caroline. Oh, wait a minute now. I was wanting to Donnie says, thank you, Jane. My ex-brother-in-law is David. I was HMP. My dad is John. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're just giving you a little bit of evidence around that, darling. I'm going to do Caroline, and I'm going to do a card for everybody. Hi, Jane. I haven't been feeling well lately and a little down. Can you see what's going on or any advice from Spirit? Well, Caroline, if you heard the beginning of the message, or this broadcast rather, JDTV, I was talking about how the new raising of consciousness is battling with the old ways. The ego and the new consciousness are all colliding and crashing with each other. It's a battle of the titans, and it's causing us a great deal of challenges on a personal level, an energetic level, on a human race level, and on a planetary level. So yes, we are all over the ship, basically. We're all over the ship. But you know, as I say that to you, Caroline, I really get the impression of a gentleman who may have been a sailor who worked in a ship, and I can see him being all over the place and trying to stay on his feet and unable to. So I don't know whether this ship actually met with a disaster, or whether it was just terrible waters he was in. But this seems to be very serious, seems to be a very serious thing. And I would say it's a relative of yours. So yes, you're a very sensitive lady, Caroline. I have a beautiful green fairy for you here now. I wasn't expecting that. And so she's coming all around you, and she's trying to inspire you with fun ideas and things to do. I wonder if you have children or young people around you at the moment. And I wonder also if you have to go back to simpler things in life to actually feel your vibration rising. But as we're doing this, I know very much that we're actually raising your vibration. And I want to put a buttercup under your chin to see if you like butter. And I feel this is coming forward from your granddad in spirit. I gave the last lady David, and I feel as if I want to give you a David too, who would be significant to you. So you ask the angels to assist you and to inspire you. Breathe and know that all is well. My favourite affirmation, all is well. And the worse things feel, the worse you feel about things, and the worse things feel to you, the more you say all is well, all is well, all is well. It will really calm you. Do you feel that? I can feel the calmness just after 3, because in truth, all is well. All is well. Oh, check this card out, Caroline. Prosperity. There's your green fairy, or in this case, a green angel. Archangel Ariel in this. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Yes, so pretty exciting things if you wanted to within a year. I do feel a new birth around you, or a new birth present recently, and I feel it would be a boy, okay? So prosperity can come in many, many ways. Prosperity and fertility are very closely linked. They're all about abundance. I do feel the name William coming through very, very clearly for you as well from Spirit. Chin up, girl. All is well. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. So let me choose your... Oh, yes, I have to choose the romance card. It's exciting, right? I need to go and get some food. Oh, you had your dinner yet? Because I haven't. I'm starving. Karen Doyle, yes, your health will improve. Don't focus on it. Oh, look at this now. Honeymoon. So this is a romance card. So this tells me that we all need to give ourselves a little bit of a break. We need to treat ourselves and care for ourselves and just behave, if we're single people, like we're really being cared for by the universe, by the loving universe, if we don't have a partner in life. But also, if you want a partner, then again, your thoughts will bring one towards you if you just start imagining a wonderful life with that partner. Imagine yourself in one of these lovely little gondolas in Venice. I'm there right now. I've done it before, by the way, but that was with my ex-husband. So let's try it again with another gorgeous man. Excuse me. If you are in a partnership, then you definitely want to bring a little bit more caring, sharing, time alone, romance into your life. This is the time for coupledom. Massive soulmates are getting together everywhere. Have you noticed? My God, it's so prevalent around me. And I can help you with this. Okay, I can help you with attracting your soulmate, and so can spirit. So don't worry about that, okay? Just reach out to me. Or maybe I'll do a little course on it. Caroline says, I attended your class in Limerick a couple of years ago. Hope you're well. Oh, Caroline, lovely to hear from you. Excuse my memory. It is, you know what. I'm thinking it must be more than a couple of years ago because I've been COVID struck for a couple of years. I think it could be maybe 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe even more. Oh, time flies, doesn't it? So you know then you do have spiritual gifts. Use them, girl. Use them. Oh, I must finish with this. Frank says, you are incredible. You are incredible, Frank. Remember that. Every one of you is amazing, incredible, spiritual beings having a human experience. Let's all try and enjoy our human experience. Let's all try and lift our vibe individually on and on a collective level. I love you all so much. The universe loves you all so much. And I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.